Hi everyone. Right, I'm coming on to do a video because Christine, who is a lovely, her channel is Life with Christine. She got a Gemini for her birthday from her lovely husband Tam, and yesterday she was trying it out on her channel and she got a die that was a cut-in die, and she wasn't sure how it was working, or she thought it was broken. It wasn't working because it wasn't cutting right out. So I spoke to Christine and I said, would you want me to do, you know, a video to show it? And she said, yeah, that'd be great. So I'm going to do this because, you know, I would have been the same when I first got it. Christine was the same. There'll be lots of people out there that get these kind of dies and think, what on earth, why is it not working? Am I doing something wrong? So I've got these two to show you what I'm talking about. This one from Desire, this is the Crown and Glory, and this one is the 6x6 and it's the Grand Candelabra from Desire. So what I mean is, when you get, wait till I take this off, I've not used this yet so it's still quite stuck. I don't know why they stick them down so much. It's not going to go anywhere. Wait a wee second. Wow, that was a mission. Right, okay, so you get this kind of cut-in die. Now, this one doesn't have a cutting edge all the way around it. It only cuts into the paper. So when you get a topper die, it cuts out a whole topper, a whole die cut. It cuts out of the card. Now, this kind of die cuts into the card, so I'm going to show you how to use it. This is on the Gemini, but it's the same concept with any die cutting machine. So, get my plates out. Now I'm going to face it down the way because I always cut with my die on my magnetic sheet. A wee word about the Gemini as well. It comes with a metal sheet, a metal shim, and it says on the instructions it's for really intricate dies. I've had this die cutting machine, the big one now, going on 2 years, and I have never used my metal shim. Now you can see how intricate this die is, and it goes through absolutely no problem. I've never used it. I don't know, I mean, you may get dies that you need to use your metal shim, but try using it without it first. Put it through without it first, even if you have to put it through one way and then put it through another, which is another thing I've never had to do. But if it's not cutting, try putting it different ways and then put in your metal shim. So yeah, just a wee word about it. I know they do give you it because they're going to be bringing out more and more and more detailed dies, but I honestly have never needed to use it. I know every machine is different, the tension is slightly different on every machine, so maybe you guys have had to, but try without it first anyway and see. Right, so I've got this 6x6 card. This is just a shop box card from Hobbycraft. I'm going to place my die down on the top. I love these creator cards. Because you don't have to do much to them to make them look really beautiful. I'm just grabbing a wee bit of washi tape just to stick it down, make sure it's not going to move about because I want it to stay nice and straight. Okay, so this, as I said, is a cut-in die. Now you do get cut-in dies that cut in, but you get the option to cut them out, and I will show you that with the crown die. But this one is just a cut in. So we've got our die taped down. I'm going to put it onto my cutting mat, my magnetic mat, sorry. Another thing about the Gemini, see when you're using your plates, it's probably the same with other die cutting machines as well, but if I've put that through the machine that way, the next time I use it I will turn it over and rotate it so that I'm using it the other way, because they do get bowed and bent, and it just it's £10 for a replacement. So I feel, and they do tell you that on Gemini, Crafter's Companion as well, turn it and rotate it and it does really prolong the life of your plates. Right, let's put this through and see what happens. So I'm just running this through the Gemini now. Like I said, this could be any die cutting machine, guys, it's just because I've got the Gemini that I'm talking about that. has got a reverse function as well, so if you feel that it's not cut on the first pass, you can try it again. So like I said, so now that's went that way, I'll put it down that way, but the next time I come to use it, I will flip it and rotate it. Right, let's see how this has went on one pass on the Gemini. You can see how intricate this is. Let's take it off and try it. So first of all, I'm just going to take off my tape, pop that there. Okay, and let's take the die off. And yep, it's absolutely, that is the quality Crafter's Companion. This is absolutely cut perfectly. So as you can see, Christine and everybody else who is interested in this or doesn't know how to use these dies, it is cut into the card. Okay, I think that's all the wee bits it. Oh, a couple here. Honestly guys, if you're thinking about investing in the Gemini, that is the power of it, and that's so cool. So, just fold that back over. I'll clean that off in a minute, take all this out. Isn't that cool? So that, you see, it's cut into the card. It's not an actual physical topper, but what you can do is if you wanted to stick that onto something else, just simply put it through your trimmer and take it off, and then you can stick that on as a topper. Do you know what I mean? You can make it into a topper, but if you want to keep it in your card, that's the way to do it. And then what I do is either, we'll just take a piece of this craft card, craft paper, because it's what I've got to hand. And you can either put some glue around the edge here and a wee bit of glue on the back of your design, pop the paper right on there, so you've got it like that, and that is how your card would open up. You'd have the solid back on it. Or what you can do is, I'm just using this tape runner for speed. I am getting a bit addicted to these guys. I like these tape runners now. I still like my wet glue, but I'm starting to use these more and more. So just put on paper on the back, like that. Turn it over. And chop off any excess. Can't even really see that, it's that tiny. Okay, so then you've got that on the inside. You can stamp your sentiment, you could put a wee plaque and put your sentiment on. So when your card stands up, you can still see the beautiful candelabra design, but you see it with the background like that. So that is it cut in. So that's how you use your cut in dies. Then I'll show you with this one here. This is a cut in die as well, but you also get the option to make it a cut out die. Same with the small one, same with this one. You can cut it in or you can cut it out, but we'll use this crown one to show you. Okay, let's take a card again. I hope I'm explaining this alright guys. I'm not that good at doing tutorials and things. I always think I'm saying things the right way and then I'm not. I hope I'm explaining it okay. Right, so let's go, put our card in again. And then just decide whereabout you would want it on the card if you want it to cut in. So again, I'm going to quickly show you it cut in, like so. So we'll put, if you've got the cut in one on its own, that's just a cut in one. If it comes with the outside line, then what you can do is either cut it out. In fact, do you know what, I'm just going to show you. I'll show you, it's better to show you because then you'll get more what I'm talking about. So let's go this way first. Where did I put the other bits of tape? Here. Cut this out again. So flip and rotate my plates and pop this through. Okay, so that's just running through quickly. Okay, so as you can see, hopefully you can see, it is just cut into the card. So let's take this off. Let's take the tape off. Like so. And then let's take the die off. Now if you feel like it's getting stuck a wee bit, all you've got to do is use your pokey tool to help release it, because this is really intricate and I don't want to tear it. So just go around and use your pokey tool to help release it a wee bit. Oops. And you can just tease it. But every single piece has cut here as well, even the tiny wee dots. So just keep going. I could just pull it off, but I don't want to tear anything. And it's because it's really thick card. Keep going, teasing it off. And if you do rip it, guys, it's just a piece of card. You can go back in and cut it again. However, that one's all right. Let me pick up this pokey tool. Right. So you can see again, it has cut into the card. Isn't that really nice? So that's what you had, Christine. You had it cut into the card, and you thought that because it hadn't cut it right out that it wasn't working, but it was. I can see totally why you thought it wasn't. But yeah, that is the cut in. Now, to make it the cut out, you get this outside edge. Pop it right round the design. Now a lot of the cut-in ones do come with these outside edges. If not, and you do want to make it a cut-out, just snip round it with your scissors. So we'll quickly pop this through again. Just flip and rotate the plate and pop it through. Okay, so that now, once I take my tape off, I need to get some better low tack tape. I actually got a roll of tape that said it was low tack tape, but it's not really. It's not. It's still just as sticky. And you stick it on your clothes and all that, and then try to take some of the sticky off, and ugh, it's still. Right, so take that outside edge off, and now it's cut the crown out as a whole because you've used the outside edge. And then what I was saying about what you can do is use this again. Let's take, I don't know what colour have we got here. We'll say a nice bright red, and we'll take that off. We'll use the back and we'll pop this through again. So I think that's really cool actually, how you can cut it in or cut it out. I just think it's a really nice effect. I love the candelabra. I've got the chandelier one of that as well, and it's really nice. It's just a nice effect. I mean, you can colour that in, you can sparkle it up, go around the edges, add petals onto it. So then we have, I can take this off, move that out the road. This, the backing shape, so you see it cuts out the backing shape, and then you can put that right on there and it makes a topper. Just put a wee tiny bit. Oh my gosh, what on earth is happening to my glue now? It's blocked. Of course it is. It's always blocked, this glue. Let's grab a baby wipe and clean off the pokey tool. And then try again. Just pop a wee bit of glue around the edge. Like that. Pop this over. And that would be nice. I mean, that could be gold, it could be silver, it could be any colour really. And there you go. And that's how you cut it out and make your topper. So that's how you use your cut-in or your cut-out dies. Any questions at all, guys, you can email me, you can comment in the comment section. If I can, I will definitely answer them. But that is the basics of the dies that cut into the paper and don't actually cut out a whole topper. I hope that's explained it for you, Christine. You can text me if you've got any other questions as well. But yeah, I hope that's useful, guys. As I say, talk to me in the comments, hit me a thumbs up for this video, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye bye.